You don't need more answers. You actually need space to be able to hear your answers. So today's video, we are going to talk about how we can create more space in our life, in our day-to-day lives, to be able to hear yourself, to be able to tap into what's true to you and listen to our intuition and be able to come home to yourself. So again, my name is Krista. Welcome to this video. I'm going to share just how we can be able to kind of tap into our inner knowing and allow ourselves to have the space to do this, because this is really kind of so important. If we don't give ourselves the space, we can't hear what is trying to come through for us as well too. Okay, so today's society, I think we can all agree there's so much noise going on. There's, TV, there's social media, there's news. It's just, it's overwhelming for a lot of people, and it's showing up in different ways too. And it's so prevalent now. So, obviously it's a big distraction. So being able to, first of all, be aware that this is just a part of our life if we kind of live in this world, and to be able to kind of minimize some of these distractions, some of this noise, and really kind of take control over our life, getting our life back with not kind of minimizing or turning off as much as we can. All right, it starts kind of there too, just kind of shutting down the noise to be able to hear our inner self as well too. And also knowing that we tend to, as a society, kind of live externally instead of internally. We kind of look to outside sources to hear things and to make decisions as well too. We kind of tap into other people's opinions. We want to be maybe like everybody else, or like kind of share similar attributes. But if we kind of outsource all of our knowing, all of our power, then we won't be able to kind of hear the little whispers and the subtle little nudges that our body and our wisdom's trying to give to us. So trying to kind of just understand that we want to maybe turn our attention from outside sources into more internal sources, our true knowing as well too. So just kind of maybe reframing that, just looking at that maybe, and kind of making that change from going outside to inside as well too. And I think a lot of people too, sometimes, having that space can feel uncomfortable, having this, not having the distractions, not having something in our ear, plugged into our ear, for a lot of people can be really uncomfortable, because for the first time, sometimes you have to kind of hear those little whispers. You have to hear what's going on and on and on. And for a lot of people, that's uncomfortable. It brings up emotions. It brings up feelings that for a lot of people, they're not wanting to feel. So oftentimes we kind of turn to distractions to just keep things at bay and not going inward. But if you really want to be able to trust yourself and move forward, we kind of want to make sure that we can kind of just be alone too, and have some silence in our day, have some space in our day as well too. I think we're also used to distractions. You really have to be mindful of how prevalent they are, and do the opposite to that as well too. You kind of have to really kind of want to make a change, make a difference as well too, if you want to make some changes there as well too. And for a lot of people, just slowing down feels uncomfortable. We've kind of been in this hustle culture for a lot of our lives. Go, 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 do more. And to suddenly kind of change that and have some space in our day, have some quiet, have silence, have no noise on, just to be quiet, feels really unfamiliar for a lot of people. And I understand that. So just give yourself grace that this might feel a little uncomfortable, a little unfamiliar for me right now, but you're choosing a new way, and that's a good thing as well too. So when we actually do have space in our life, there's a variety of things that happen that support our body. Our nervous system can recalibrate. Our nervous system can have capacity, increased capacity as well too. And this supports us as well too. There's so many people that are struggling with anxiety and just the feeling of overwhelm as well too. And when we give ourselves some space and some time, this over time will support our nervous system. And to have a healthy, regulated nervous system is a huge gift and a huge be a way to be able to kind of make our way through this world as well too. It's a great bonus, great way to be able to kind of get through as well too. Another way we can give ourselves more space and what actually happens is just, allow emotions to surface. Like, we are human beings. We are here to be able to express and feel emotions. That's part of them. We don't want to be stuffing them all down. We don't want to be squashing them and not feeling them as well too. This can lead to, health challenges as well too. Those little symptoms our bodies are speaking to us. They need to be felt. They need to be expressed. They're going to come up at some point. Even if you feel like you've been kind of stuffing them down, eventually they're going to show up in one way or another. So I think it's better to be able to kind of learn how to feel some of them in a healthy way than just to continually stuff them down. So it's, giving yourself some space allows you for emotions to surface. And in the big scheme of things, that's a positive thing as well too. And also when we give ourselves some space in the day, this will allow our intuition to come in. If we're go, busy, distracted all the time, you're never going to hear your intuition. You just won't hear it. So allowing space in our day will allow our intuition to come into our awareness. And so this is a great gift, and we want to have this happen for us as well too. Otherwise, you won't get the downloads, the whispers, the guidance, the wisdom that your body is trying to give you. So give yourself space so you are able to receive the messages that are coming through for you as well. If your inner voice has been missing for years and you think it's not there, it always has been there. It's just you may have been too noisy, too cluttered to be able to hear it. And your inner voice, your inner whispers just want some space. They want some quiet. And once this happens, you will be supported and you will hear your messages, and you just need to give yourself some space. So I want to share a few other ways to be able to create space in this kind of world that we're living in as well too. And these are simple practices, I think, but they give you so much bang for your buck. Like, they really can change your trajectory and where you're going. And that is just to give yourself some, 5 minutes of quiet every single day. Let's start with 5 minutes. I think we all have 5 minutes in our day that we can devote to giving ourselves some space. And this may look different for everybody. So I'm just going to give you a few examples of maybe things I might do. And, but obviously do what works best for you. So that might just be going outside and watching the clouds, just looking up at the clouds, just watching them. It may be, depending on where you are, if you're close to a beach or a park, maybe just going outside and listening to the birds sing. It might be listening to the waves or all the sounds that you can, wherever you live, just to be out in nature and allow yourself to have a little bit of time and space to be able to hear what's going on. 5 minutes. Start with 5 minutes. Another simple way is to light a candle and just watch the candle flickering for 5 minutes. Simple as that can be. That'll kind of just take you out of your head, kind of redirect what you're looking at, and give yourself some space as well too. These are just ways of doing that as well too. Another thing, which I think is overrated, but it's just going for a walk without your headphones on. Sometimes everyone is walking now, and walking's a great thing, but can we go for a walk without wearing headphones all the time? Can we, allow ourselves to not be multitasking all the time and hearing something, but not really being aware of our situation, our surroundings as well too. So going for a walk without headphones is a great way. And some of my best ideas come in when that happens as well too. Journaling check-ins, and maybe you're someone that likes to journal. Maybe just kind of stream of consciousness, just write whatever comes through. No need to edit, to censor, just put it all on paper. Give yourself some time to just put it all down there. And this is a way to create a little bit more space in your life as well too. Maybe even gratitude. If you write 3 things that you're happy for during the day as well too. That's just another way of creating a little bit of space in your life. And another thing I find is and this I've had to kind of work on this too. Now it's much easier. It's just to pause before, pause before you react to anything or respond. So if something comes into your awareness, somebody says something triggers you, something that you're not too happy with, just pause. Just pause before you kind of come back at somebody and react. We want to be able to respond. So this might look like just taking a deep breath. Okay, I'm feeling something in my body right now and not reacting. It might mean walking away from the situation, just telling someone, you know what, I need a little bit of space right now. I'm going to be back in a minute or 5 minutes or whatever it may be, instead of saying something that, you're not going to be proud of. Just leaving the room, and that's okay. That's a very wise decision to make at times too, and honor yourself for doing that, because it's, that comes with practice as well too. We don't want to be reacting all the time. All right. And this is just kind of, again, they're small, they're doable, they're little kind of baby micro shifts that can support your body into giving you a little bit more space so that you can hear what's coming through as well too. Because like I said before, like, we need the space in our day to be able to hear. Most of our schedules are way too packed, and it's gonna impact us that way as well too. So again, your whispers are always there. You don't need to escape your life. You don't need to become a new person. You don't need to take a trip. You don't need to kind of leave your normal day-to-day life. You really just need to be able to kind of give yourself space on a day-to-day basis, and to be able to hear the whispers, to hear the guidance. And even more so, you probably will feel just a happier person to have a little bit more spaciousness in your day. All right. So I think those are some actionable things that you can start implementing today. They are not that difficult, and they do make a big difference even in a short amount of time as well. All right, so I'm going to wrap up this video. Thank you very much for being here. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any other suggestions or comments about ways that you create more space in your life to be able to hear the inner whispers, the nudges, please share in the comments down below. And I would love to kind of hear where you're at and what you're experiencing, whether that you have some roadblocks or you found some practices that really work for you as well too. That would be great to share with everyone as well too. So this is video 7 of the Coming Home to You series. So if you haven't watched the other videos, you can watch those. They all kind of tie along together, and I just want you to kind of be able to support you that way. So have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.